Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. In today's video, we'll be trying on this Makeup by Mario palette. When I saw the colors in this palette, I was super excited. I love cool tones and neutral tones, and I'm really excited to try on the cool browns in this, that mauve color, and this grayish blue color, which is right up my alley. I wore something like that from the Pat McGrath palette for New Year's, and I absolutely loved it. I felt glamorous in it, so let's get started. So let's take a look at the actual palette. Here's the palette, small enough to fit into your purse or to take with you, which is great. And I was really excited to see these cool brown tones here, or I guess some people might say they're more neutral. I also love this blue gray. This really caught my eye. And I like that they included a black because you can always use that for eyeliner if you don't feel like using eyeliner. And then of course some of these more neutral tone shades. So let's try an eye look with this palette. If I forget to tell you what brush I used or something else that I used, it's going to be listed down below in my description box. Just using a back and forth windshield wiper action. And I already see that on my fair skin, I'm noticing that there's already a color deposit that's darker than I thought it would be. So let's blend in a little bit more. And I'm using a MAC brush for this, and I will list it down below. Again, a pretty big color payoff, one that I thought would be lighter. Build it up a little bit more. And I'm gonna lift up my partially hooded lid and get right under there. And do the other side too. Let's go for a bit of a deeper look. So I'm definitely going to use that blue-gray color, but not just yet. I want to lead up to it in a sense. So let's go with this color next. Now, it's only slightly bit deeper, but I think it will give my eye more depth if I use it. Ooh, okay, that's not so good. Okay, let's try that again. Wow, I'm already seeing a much darker color than I anticipated. I think on me this palette just looks a little bit more saturated because my skin is so fair. I saw other beauty gurus and makeup artists using it, and they have more deeper skin tones, so it doesn't look so dramatic on them. I'm gonna lift up the hood and get right under there, and then don't mind me as I blend. I haven't yet mastered talking and blending at the same time, but it'll come. Okay, noticing that it's not the easiest color to blend. Going back to the MAC brush. I'm gonna blend both out again. Yeah, that color is definitely a little bit harder to blend out. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. Let's go into this color, which I'm fascinated by. Wow. Okay, this is a very deep gray with a hint of blue, which I love. And I'm lifting up the hood, trying to get really under the hood. I do use my finger, you guys. I know it's not recommended, but I love it. I love using my fingers sometimes. And this color is definitely more buildable. Like, you definitely have to build to this blue gray. Even at first glance, when I thought it was like, whoa, it's still not completely where I want it to be. Okay, I'm not loving it yet. Smoke it out a little bit. Using this MAC brush, we're gonna blend it. Good, that's better. Whew. You definitely have to work with this gray and manipulate it a little with your brush to get it where you want it. Okay, don't mind me as I do my other eye. Now, I'm really kind of fascinated with this pink color right here. I want to try it, but I don't know where. I think I'm going to do it on my mid lid. I may regret it, but I need to try it. It's so cute. It's so baby doll mauve. I love this. Oh, that's actually pretty. I need to really build it though. It's not really showing up that much, but I really like it. I don't know, it's okay. Okay, why don't we try it on the lower lash line just to see. Just to see what it'll look like on its own. Whoa. Not a good idea. Okay, hold on. Let me clean this up with my finger. That's pretty dark. But I don't hate it. I feel like we could do this. What do you think? Yeah, I think it's okay. Kind of opens up the eye. What do you guys think? I like to just do it midway because it makes your eyes a little bit bigger when you do it like that. Yeah, I like it. Since we're at the lower eye, let's do the lining for it. We're gonna take this Urban Decay 24/7 black liner. And I love this one because it stays on and it doesn't end up under your eyes. And it's also waterproof, so just in case. So all I'm doing is just doing a touch on the lower lash line. And I'm not taking it all the way in. I'm just taking it like 75% of the way. I leave the inner corner just without any waterline. Liner, I mean. Okay, and let's do the one we don't like to do, and it's the upper one. And just do this. Your mouth being open is optional. Okay, looks pretty good. Now let's do some black liner for the top lid. I'm gonna look in my mirror and then I'll show you afterwards. Not bad, but I'm gonna add to it a bit. And I find doing the extra magnification really helps here. And then I'm gonna lift just slightly my partially hooded eye. Okay, that's pretty matching, wouldn't you say? Now we are gonna put on some fake eyelashes. And I was wearing eyelash extensions for a month, so I'm really trying to let my eyelashes recover, so I'm not wearing mascara right now. So we're gonna do a half lash, and I'll link these below. These are my favorite half lashes. They look so natural. We're using a gray or black eyelash glue. Dry out for a minute. And by the way, this is how it looks with no lashes. I never know what to do, so I'll pose. You know when you get them to fit right away? Oh my gosh. Let me just double check. Okay, and I can use a little bit of more liner right there. The line looks a little weird, so I'm gonna fix that really quick. Okay, let's do the other one, and I'll show you the final look. Okay, this one needs to be redone. Just remember to curl it really well inward before you put it on. I think mine was too straight. Let's try that again. The final look. Oh, I should probably take these out. Now I'm noticing I need to blend it out a little bit more, so hang on. My final thoughts about this palette is it's definitely worth buying. This look in particular is just so easy to do, and I feel like this is a really good everyday look, daytime look. It's still a smoky eye, but it's appropriate for day. So if you're like in an office environment or picking up your kids or something very casual, like a casual lunch, this is great. And even just running around on errands, there's so many neutral tones in it that it really works with most people's eyes. And for me, because my eyes aren't bright blue or green, I feel like it really brings out brown or hazel eyes too. So it's kind of interesting because I see a lot of beauty gurus who have these gorgeous, stunning, bright blue and green eyes, and like every eye shadow pretty much looks great on them. But because my eyes aren't interesting, beautiful color, mine are just kind of like neutralized. I feel like when I wear eyeshadow, you can really get an idea of what it might look like just without the assistance of beautifully colored eyes. Although I do like my eyes, but don't get me wrong, but they're definitely not like a standout feature. Now, as far as the quality of the palette, I think it's really good quality, but the only problem is you do have to blend a lot more than with, like, for example, his warmer palette, the Master Matte's the first one. So I was a little taken back by that. So if you don't mind blending more, this is the palette for you. But as far as the color story, I love it. I think it's great for people who are warm and cool toned. Let me know what you think of the palette down below in the comments, and please make sure to subscribe. I really love to build this channel up. Let me know what else you want to see from me. Thanks, guys. Bye.